Hey friends, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. And before we move any further, I want to make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, there is no time like the present to do so. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also tap the notifications bell so you will receive notifications every time I release a new video. So for today's video, what we have here, this is my everyday go-to face when it's a day that I'm going to wear makeup. Try to take good care of my skin. But on the days where I want that coverage, where I'm going to be filming, or I'm just wanting to look made up that day, this is pretty much my go-to face. I've been trying a couple of new products out to see how I like them and see how they hold up in the summer, in the spring and summer heat. And there are also some products that I use on my face today that are my staples. I use them every time I do my makeup, and I've been using them for a while. So let's jump right into those products. Let's start with prep. I prepped my face with the Pore Professionals. This is the Pore Minimizer. And so this is something new for me. If you go into Ulta, they have this size, and then they have the one that's like double, triple the size. It's also double, triple the price. And since I had never tried it, I went with the smallest size that they had. And I'm gonna see throughout this next week if it makes a difference in how my makeup looks, if it makes a difference in my shine level and all that good stuff. I've heard great things about it. This is how it looks. Next, for my foundation, I've been using the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect, and this is in 11 Cappuccino. Let me tell you a little story about this. So prior to purchasing the Revlon Photo Ready, I had the Revlon 24-hour color stay in Cappuccino, and that foundation is literally a perfect match. It's a perfect match for my skin. So after I used that and I tried some other foundations, I decided to go back and try another Revlon product, the Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. So I assumed that because this was Revlon and because Cappuccino was my color in the other product, that Cappuccino would be my color in this product. And it turns out Cappuccino will work for me, but I have to blend it a good little bit. So I kind of learned from that with Revlon. I have to be careful with the color when I'm going from one product to the next. With some other products that I've used, like the Maybelline Fit Me, whether I'm getting the matte and poreless or whether I'm using the dewy smooth, my color is the same in both of those. So I assumed that would be the case with Revlon, but the Photo Ready Airbrush Effect doesn't match me as well as the 24-hour color stay. But what I've been doing is kind of mixing it a little bit with a CoverGirl Daily. I will link it in the description box. I mix a teeny little bit of that in there because it's a little darker than this, and I get the perfect color. And so far, the consistency with mixing those two together hasn't been bad. It looks pretty good. It doesn't seem to compromise the consistency. So this is what I used on my face today. To clean up my brows, I use the NYX dark brown pencil. This is kind of a staple for me. I've been using this pencil with this brand in this color for probably 2 years. Sometimes I find myself in the hair store trying other pencils. But as far as pencils that are budget friendly, the NYX pencil is a good pencil. And then I actually use this Go Brow pencil. I use the brush on this Go Brow pencil to groom my brows before I added the pencil. I also use this pencil to line my lips. All right, and to highlight and conceal, I went with my go-to staple, my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Almond. I've been using this for, I don't know, 2 years as well. So I use this to clean up my brows, also to highlight. Next, I used for a little bit of a highlight. I'm trying this Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. I got this from Ulta. I picked up a couple products from this brand, but I used this today. And what I discovered is I need to buy a highlighting brush. The brush I use is usually the brush that I use for my blush. So I don't know that I got the effect that I was looking for because I didn't have the right brush, and I'm not a pro yet with highlighter where I can apply it with my finger or with any other brush. So I'm going to experiment with this a little bit. But yeah, so I used this today, the highlighter. And to finish my face, I sprayed this Revolution Makeup Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. Oil control is what drew my attention, of course. Also, it's a pretty good size. You have 3.38 float ounces of this. So this is a pretty big size. If I'm not mistaken, this was like $6 or $7. And I got it from Ulta because I had run out of the setting spray that I had. It was called Hard Candy something or other. I'm sure I've shown it in another video. But yeah, so this is another product I tried by Revolution, and this is what I used to set my face today. Alright, and then the lipstick that I use today is by NK Makeup. In my beauty supply video that I posted yesterday, I showed this, and the color is Elderberry. I'll take it out. This is the color I'm wearing today on my lips. It's a nice dark lippy. For mascara, I use the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express. This is what I used for mascara today. This is something new I've been using, but OMG, it is so good to me. I use the Palmer's Olive Oil Formula Super Control Gel for edges. This stuff is good. Edges on fleek. This is what I used. Just to pull this top piece up. And as far as hair goes, as you can see, I'm still wearing it in an afro puff of sorts. I just pulled up the front, and yeah, so I have some business to go run and take care of today. So I'm gonna head out and do that, and I'll be back. See you soon.